Mind-opening channelings by Chanda.
Since I was a little girl, I had a dream. It would be more correct to say a nightmare. I saw it more than once. Every time I saw that, it was exactly the same. I was terrified because it was so real. It wasn't like daytime dreaming or a fantasy or an idea. It was a memory. It was a memory I wasn't sure I'm ready to remember. More terrifying was that I saw it more than once, and nothing was changed in that dream. It started exactly from the same place and ended the same way. I was in Auschwitz, in a Cold War camp. It was the age of coldness. Looking back now, I see people were afraid of me. Even in what, even when I was a little girl, they was afraid of me because I didn't choose coldness. I didn't choose to be part of war. I didn't choose the side of evil. I couldn't. I remembered so well the goodness, the collaboration, the possibility of creation. So in that dream, I was sitting on the bench and a man came to me. And he had a gas mask with him. It wasn't a mask that's supposed to protect from the cats. Worse wise. It was the one that collects souls, lives. He brought me the message that a friend I had in that camp, another little girl, was just killed with a gas. And that man explained me that I gotta be next. And he explained that this and that is pretty simple. And I must choose the that. I only have to put the mask on, and then only a few moments passes, and I will be liberated. Somehow I saw the soul of my friend. That man told me the truth. She just had been left the body. And she wasn't anymore among us. But I saw her leaving from that earth. Her soul. My parents was already dead in that camp or on the road or before. I couldn't remember that. But I was grateful or pretty satisfied, if I can use that word, having a friend, sister, somebody to survive the illness. I remember that man holding this gas mask and convincing me it is amazing that I found gratefulness that he didn't just throw me in the gas chamber, but he gave me time to prepare myself. But still, he was offering me a bath. I'm looking back my spiritual road, being a ritual master, bringing the light in this world. Even the most unpleasant moments, even in the most difficult lessons, I have found the gratefulness of a little spark. That means for me hope. I accepted the mask. And I remember leaving the earth behind. Then years ago, having a death experience, the memory of past lives started to open for me, piece by piece. I remembered the lives I had been living, experiences, people I had met on my road. I was terrified again. I didn't know what to do with this information, but I got my answer. The dreams I used to see as a little girl was memory, was the drama, not being wanted. Among people. More than saying people, I would say evil. Just a while ago, I happened to meet that soul who offered me a gas mask. I was terrified again. I was terrified again because he still had that memory, this need to send me away from that earth. This time I didn't feel, and I still don't feel the readiness to leave earth behind. Instead of this, I feel to stay. And give to evilness a possibility to live. It has been too many times that I have been sent away. I have been cut off the life. It has been too many times that the life of mine has been ended. The light has been sent away. And this time I choose to stay. I chose to stay. It is a magical to forgive, to those souls being capable to forgive them. They didn't know what to do. They still don't. It's a pretty beautiful excuse that doesn't work. They know exactly what to do. Somehow, I feel that forgiveness must happen. This is the only solution. But it's interesting that they are not capable to forgive themselves. And they still keep fighting to me, even though I never fought back. These masculine embodiments who are so afraid of feminine incarnation, a child, a little girl. That surprises me. The guilt, the blame, the weakness that forgiveness brings out creates a free road to light, a love. Not even I met that guy who offered me a gas mask. I met a soul who signed an order to cut me off from life. Somehow they gave a responsibility to leave my body to me. They made me to accept my death, like it would wash their hands of the guilt verse wise. The guilt is even bigger. They knew what my death means to the world. They know what the death of every life being means to the world. They are responsible for darkness. They are responsible for evil that has been lasted for centuries, millenniums. Having a possibility to meet them in this embodiment is a good sign for me. Of course, the most important thing that I'm capable to forgive, but seeing them here and now reminds me that the old era, the age, the age of war, of coldness, evil has ended. Yes, we still have a lot of shadows of the evil, and we're going to have it more or less for a century. These weak shadows, but it's just a shadow. It's like my dream I saw when I was a little girl. It is a memory. It is a shadow of the past. It cannot harm me anymore if I let it go, if I forgive myself. Maybe I could have done something, but I don't see what and how. Being a little girl in the camp of war and not accepting its death, what would be the option? The age of evil doesn't give a possibility to choose to die or to live. It gives a possibility to choose how to die. And then finding the willingness to come again, to keep coming as long as I can stay. So this time I can stay. And I'm telling that a life changing story because every light being who has been created from life through life in, in an imaginable way, who have met the evil so deep that this time they would have courage to say yes, yes to life, and somehow finding the possibility to remember that they have every right to stay in their body. They don't have to live this time. It doesn't matter how difficult it is. It doesn't matter how meaningful, how evil the surrounding is, or people around us are. They are just afraid. They feel huge blame and guilt and sorrow. So every cell in their body says it's gonna be much more easier if the light isn't hidden again. But it's not time to give up. It's not time to give a space to evil. It's time to give a space to the light, to light beings. Every light being who finds the courage to stay this time, to let its body to heals this earth, supports the evolution, supports the new age, the golden age, the age of light. This golden age means full of light. It's the age when the lighthouses that has been switched off or broken will be rebuilt, will be switched on again. It doesn't matter is it big or small, the lighthouse. What matters is to switch its light on, and that is enough. Switching its light on and staying here on the planet. We need every single light being light worker. There are warriors enough to protect this land and who will be protected deep sleep that evil enters. Mostly they are going to that level of deep sleep where they are going to protect sleepers. That they would wake up one day when they are ready. They are going to hold the space for them. And for us, them going to deep sleep with evil gives to the light workers and for the souls who are up to wake up a beautiful space, a beautiful land, a beautiful earth where to heal, where to let go all these kind of traumas from the past lives, from this incarnation, where to learn collaboration, where to start creation, where to forgive. Forgive itself, being in difficult situations, still being in difficult situation, and somehow finding again self-respect, self-worth, that I am worthy to have a beautiful life, that I'm worthy to have a life, to have my life. In a spiritual way and material way. We are not going to choose the side. Forgiving the dark one. It gives me freedom not to choose the side. If I didn't forgive the evil, it means I'm choosing the side. But as long as I choose one or another side, I'm not complete. It means I do not accept the creation of life. I need to accept both sides. I'm not going to follow the evil. I'm not going to offer the evil actions. I'm not going to destroy. nor the earth, nor people. I'm going to respect every decision that has been made or will be made on this earth. But I am following my path. I am following my heart. I'm following my mission. I'm following the life. I accept the death as a possibility to have a new body, to refresh the memory. But I don't run to death because we are living the moment where it's so important to all of the light workers to stay in body and let the body be healed. In a very short time, the body can be healed easily, very fast. Only if we allow, only if we accept that we are worthy. It's the self worth. This is the biggest lesson we face now, the self worth. To find the self worth again, to find the memory, the knowing that I have every right to be on this earth, this moment. Yes, surrounding reflects opposite information. It says I'm not welcome. It pushes me to masquerade the pandemic, being the victim of Auschwitz. My body is not capable to put any kind of masks on. Even looking at the mask will cause a death to a body. I do not deny I look at the drama and step by step I dig out the memory of dying appropriate way, being killed. But this time choosing to stay, this time choosing the life. I do not put any masks on anymore. I'm not going to cause unnecessary death. Even though people treating me as Jew, even people treating me as not welcome, even though people sending me messages, go away, I'm going to stay. As a light worker, as a light being, I remind you, another light being, a light worker, to stay, to choose for your life, for your body. It's time to heal our bodies. And observe the quality of life, that every cell in our body would be healed, would be recognized the vibration of life, would be recognized the vibration of earth that reflects the needs to say this time yes for life. I only forgive to evil to become free, to liberate myself from repetition, from falling back. I forgive to give them free, to give myself free, that I didn't have to meet them again from life to life. If I didn't forgive them, it means I gotta meet them again in future lives. And I must have future lives to resolve the trauma inside of me, to resolve unforgiveness inside of me, to resolve the weakness inside of me. That the inner strength would show up. Willing this time yes to life and staying here in body, the inner strength shows up. And every light worker is getting stronger and stronger. Same time, they're more fragile. Strong, it doesn't mean to be like a wall, like a stone. It means to be like a river. It doesn't fight, it doesn't choose side. Both sides move on. The right side of the river and the left side of the river. They both keep moving on together in between and beyond. I ain't gonna prove anything. I ain't gonna explain anything. I ain't gonna fight to anybody. I just find the best, the safest way to stay alive and spread the message that more life beings would stay alive. It's not in every cost to stay alive. If somebody sees the body so weak, of course, he or she can go and come again. But to remember that the healing can happen right here and now, extremely fast. Even a little bit self confidence, just even a little bit opening up the self confidence inside of us, even remembering the fact that I have right to be here, I have right to stay, starts the healing process. And body can be renewed immediately. Our bodies are waiting that command, that decision. They have in cell memory the trauma that they had always to live. They are yearning for the possibility to stay. They are yearning this the decision for the decision. They are yearning for a decision that rises up from inside, that one can stay and can be healed. And the light can be spread. There has been so much darkness and evil in these non-countable, unaccountable centuries. That is almost impossible to believe it's happening now, but it is happening now. It is already happened, and it continues to happen every single moment. It's a new possibility to say yes. We have been denying for too long time our gift, the gift of being alive, the gift of being alive, the gift of choosing light, choosing life, choosing creation. What is life? Life is a light, it's a creation, it's growth, evolution, the harmony that continues and continues and continues. We have had the lessons of evil, their experiences of evil, and we have learned the lesson perfectly. There is no need to continue to have more experiences of evil. We can stop now drinking from the cup of evil. We have finished it up. It's empty now. And we don't need to ask for more. There is another cup, chalice, untouched, pure, the golden one, that waits for to be drinking up. Find the courage to reach for that chalice. Taste it. Drink it. Feel the taste. It has the taste of sweetness. Evil was sour. The light is sweet, but it's not sweet like a sugar, but it's sweet like a fruit, like the nectar of life. It's completely new this. It is the stage of unknown. The mind is afraid of the unknown. But as we have ended up the cup of evil and knowing perfectly what does mean evil, we don't have to be afraid of the unknown that life brings to us. We are going to experience so many things we had no idea about. Or we have been forgotten because they happened so many millenniums ago. Somewhere else, in some else universe. It doesn't matter. What matters is to find the courage to say yes, to forgive itself, to forgive evil, and reach up for the chalice of life, untouched cup, and take a sip. Even taking one sip is good for now because it spreads out the message. I am ready, even though I'm scared, awfully scared, because I still have the trauma inside of me that everything and everyone is capable to cut me out from the life. I want to have more. I want to have more than evil. I want to have more than death. I wish. And I remember then now I can wish for myself. Because the light worker has been so far for so long time wishing something for itself because it has been a deep mission where the soul does not make requests, it only follows. The orders of the mission that the light could come out, that the world could make a switch, that the darkness would vanish. But it has happened now. It already happened. So there is no idea to keep waiting. There is no idea to keep being afraid of. The evil, the souls who have chosen from life to life to spread evil. They don't matter anymore. They don't have the focus anymore. The focus has to be returned to itself now. It's not selfish. It's not ego-based. Ego-based would be if we continued to give an attention to evil. This is egoistic. But if we give the attention to ourselves now, we open up the light inside of us that would make the whole difference. That would give a possibility for the whole planet.
Thank you for listening to ChandaaS channeling. Be held, be guided, be protected. You matter to me.